There's a profession inside commercial aviation that most passengers have never considered, and the people who hold it are the last line of verification before any aircraft leaves the ground. They're called aircraft dispatchers, and in the United States, they hold a federal license issued by the FAA that requires the same written examination as a commercial pilot. Most people have never heard the title. What people don't realize is that under federal aviation regulations, a dispatcher shares legal responsibility for the safety of every flight they release. Not the gate agent, not the airline executive, the dispatcher. They co-sign the flight release document alongside the captain, and that signature carries legal weight. If a flight departs and something goes wrong, the dispatcher's decision-making is part of the official record reviewed by investigators. What's interesting is what that responsibility actually covers. Before releasing a flight, a dispatcher has analysed the weather along the entire route, calculated fuel requirements, including reserves and alternates, reviewed NOTAMs, notices about runway closures, equipment outages, airspace restrictions, and confirmed that the aircraft is legally airworthy for the specific conditions of that specific flight. They do this for dozens of flights simultaneously. Here's where it gets complicated. The dispatcher often knows things the captain doesn't yet. Developing weather 3 hours ahead on the route, a destination airport trending toward minimums, a mechanical issue on the inbound aircraft that will affect the turn. The pre-flight communication between dispatcher and crew is one of the most information-dense exchanges in aviation, and it happens entirely out of passenger view. And this is where it shifts. The United States is one of the few countries in the world that uses the dual dispatch system, requiring both pilot and dispatcher to agree before a flight can legally depart. Most other countries place that authority entirely with the captain. But the detail that stands out most is this. There is a licensed federal professional somewhere in an operations center right now reviewing the exact flight you're about to board, whose name you will never know and whose work you will never see. Did you know someone other than the pilot has to legally sign off before your flight can depart?